name?
Justin?
Make him go, please?
Go
Make
back.
him go. Not right?
Ah, thank you. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, I guess I'm here to talk about Bill this time. Okay. I wouldn't be here if I literally wasn't about to drive off. Okay, I was literally in my car about to drive off. I don't know how to explain this because what I said didn't make sense last time, but what's it called? You know, Bill's Bill. He's kind of an aggressive person sometimes. I understand that he's old. He's probably older than my dad. Okay, so I understand that he's an old man. He's probably been working hard his whole life and that he has a short temper. I understand. But the coming to me because like one of the production ladies plugged in the fan and being like punch them in the effing face. Okay, I explained this to him earlier today. I have a criminal record. I don't need people encouraging me to commit violence because I already have a hard enough time containing my temper. The thing that set me off is like, because I already told him that, and he's like, he's making jokes about I'll send Justin to beat you up. I don't need all these issues and stuff like that because like if someone gets into it with me, like even if Romero got into it with me, I would get in so much legal trouble if I did anything that could be construed as illegal that I would definitely get sent to prison. So I might as well like mace the person and use like I might as well go all out if I get into it with someone, and I don't need people encouraging that. Like, and then on top of it, like when I was walking off, this dude's we're fixing another pallet that's leaking yet again, and this dude's going like, because there's people in the way that's preventing me from stacking it evenly, he's going like, someone doesn't have any common sense, like talking about me. Like I just don't need all this stuff when I'm trying to make it through the workday. I don't get paid a whole lot of money. Like I'm driving here from Lehigh, and I don't need people doing things to make the day unnecessarily worse, encouraging me to do illegal things, making unprofessional and abusive comments and stuff like that. When I'm being paid like a teenager that's working a side job because I have a criminal record. Like I don't need this stuff. Like I got Charlie when I first get moved over there asking me if I'm gonna shoot the Mexicans, to quote him. Like I don't know where that's coming from. What, because I'm pale and I look like a school shooter, I'm gonna shoot the non-white people? Like I don't need comments like that. I don't need people. Charlie was asking me if I want to fight one of the maintenance guys. I don't need that when I'm one mistake away from going to prison indefinitely, like in the state of Florida. So like all this stuff for to be paid like a teenager, this doesn't seem like a company culture thing. It seems like the people working here don't know how to act right thing. Like,
Okay, okay, wait, you confused me, baby.
yeah.
Okay, you said you wanted to talk about Bill.
That is what made me almost drive out of here today. Yes.
Which Bill? 'Cause
The
I have two of them.
the one that I work with, the older one.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, now I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, what did he say?
Well, it was number one. It's like I said, it's a reoccurring thing. It's just today, like he was just being more incessant about it, and like just the rude and unprofessional comments, the trying to encourage me to do violence and shit like that. I don't care if it's a joke or not. I don't need anyone even remotely trying to steer me in the direction of violence with people, like, because I have a hard enough time controlling my emotions. When people do something that pisses me off, I have a hard enough time not saying something to them right there. I have a hard enough time not walking off and going home right there. I don't need anyone tempting me to do illegal things. I don't care if it's a joke or not. And then all the rude and unprofessional comments constantly, like I don't need that when I'm getting paid like a teenager and I'm a grown man.
Who is saying rude things?
Bill.
Bill.
Yes.
Okay, tell me something that he has said.
I just gave a lot of examples.
Okay. Okay. How did that get started?
He's done that from the second I met him. He's probably been doing it all 10 years that he's been here the way he does it. I mean, it's not even, I guarantee you it's not a secret that he behaves like that,
Okay, because this is the first I hear of it.
right?
That's why I'm asking.
Well, I have to work. I have to work with him every day.
Every
and-
day,
Yes,
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
it's all the time. If it's not one thing, it's another. I mean, if someone says something to him, he's cursing the second they're out of earshot, like and just saying the most unnecessary shit, like slurs. Like I mean, and I don't care about slurs. Like I'm not easily offended, but it's like I just don't need this getting in the way of what would otherwise be an easy day. I don't need to, like, I'm getting paid like a teenager. I don't, like, to drive from here in Lehigh and back every day,
Yeah.
like,
Um, okay, what would you like me to do?
I don't,
What is-
I don't know. I just came, cause again, I need a job until I move out of here. Okay, I was saying that to Vicky the other day. I need a job until I move out of here, but
Where are you, where?
I'm moving out of the state.
Moving out of the
I gave Vicky advance notice, but I mean, not to get too much into my personal business, but it's like I'm just here because, like, this is, in my opinion, this is never going to go anywhere productive for my life. Um, okay, I don't foresee this going anywhere productive for my life. I don't see this ever being a way for me as a person with a single income. Like, imagine if I had a family, but as a person with a single income, I don't see this going anywhere for me. So I'm leaving the entire state and I'm going to go to community college for industrial maintenance somewhere. Okay, and I'm going to move on to bigger and better things. But even to come here right now until I move as a way to make money, I don't need this. Because I'm already being paid like a teenager. It's already disrespectful to pay someone like they're a teenager when they're a grown man. We all know this. Okay, Bill wants to make comments about me not having common sense, but I think it takes a lot of a lack of common sense to pay someone like a teenager and then expect them to put up with these conditions. Okay, and it's just this is ridiculous.
Yeah, what do you expect to get paid?
I mean, I don't need to be the one to say, to tell a company what is enough compensation. There's websites you can go on there that'll tell you what the minimum is for the standard of living in Florida, and $16 an hour is way below the minimum for the standard of living in Florida. I couldn't even live in poverty with $16 an hour. I couldn't live in a trailer park. I'd barely be able to rent a room in Florida with $16 an hour with government assistance, let alone pay other bills. So I don't need Bill telling me that I don't have common sense and encouraging me to commit crimes on his behalf because he's offended.
What kind of crime?
He's been encouraging me for the past couple of days to commit violence on people. That's a crime. That'll get me put in prison forever. It's not, I don't know what is up with the people in the maintenance department thinking that violence is something you don't get arrested for, but they talk about violence like it's some sort of joke that you can't get arrested just for talking about. I come from Lehigh. They arrest people for joking about violence in Lehigh. If you put anything that's even a joke about violence and the police hear about it, they'll come with the FBI and put you in a psych ward against your will. They'll hold court without your knowledge and get a warrant to come put you in a psych ward if you put something in writing that's a joke about violence. These people act like they can commit violence and they won't get arrested for it here. And I don't know where they got that idea from, but it's clearly not from reality. Okay, so I don't need people joking about violence when I'm one step away from prison. I don't need people talking to me about committing violence on other people. I'm getting paid like a teenager, and we're in the middle of hell in there, and he's fucking telling me to whoop someone's ass because they plugged a fan in. I don't need that. If whether it's a joke or not, I don't need it.
Okay. Okay. Let me talk to, have you talked to Steve? He is your supervisor.
No, I don't want to have a conversation with this about anyone because it seems like something that doesn't even need to be discussed. It seems like something that I shouldn't have to tell people about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he understands a little more than I do about what's going on, what's the, what's happening, and if there is something that he can curb, because, I mean, I don't know, let me think about this, because I'm not understanding
here, this isn't a good place, haven't had a good time here, and I don't think that law is actually good for the people that live in Florida. You can think that, but I don't think it's some universal fact amongst the people here that that's a good thing for them as working people. Maybe that's a good thing for the people that own the mega corporations here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what I think is, if you were under contract,
Mhm.
you would have to stay whether you wanted to or not.
Well, no, actually, they would just take you to court, so that doesn't, it's not like all of a sudden you're a slave or something like that.
But
If you
that's-
sign a
yeah.
contract, you would have to,
But-
you can
yeah.
you can get out of a contract you don't want to be in court, and you can stop doing the work whenever you want.
But if you have a contract, then you have that responsibility, and if not, it could cost you dearly. So it is a good thing for both the employer and the employee to be able to have that freedom.
It's not a good thing for the employer or the employee that they can fire you whenever you want. That's not a good thing. I'm a person who's lived here for 30 years, okay? I haven't had a good time with them firing me whenever they want and then calling the police immediately if I say anything about it, because that's how that goes in Florida when there's no protections for workers. Is they go get out of here, okay? They can do whatever they want to you. You got to take them to court if they do anything wrong to you, okay? And then they call the police on you if you act out about it or you try to have a conversation with them about it. So that's how it actually goes in Florida, and that's not good for the worker.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can agree to disagree. But, yeah, if you don't feel comfortable, working, then that's fine, that's not a problem, you know?
Yeah, I don't think anyone would feel comfortable working around someone that encourages them to do illegal things all the time.
I'm definitely going to look into
Yeah.
that because I wanna know what's going on, you
Yeah.
know? But I need to talk to Steve.